Hi, good morning everyone. Today is Thursday, March 18, 2021. And today is an important event for us. This is the time of harvest after the typhoon. And it's like just a portion of the land because we were affected by this typhoon at the end of our land. And there's one important thing that I have to discuss here. It's about our June here preferred to make use of traditional way of harvesting. Why? It's because mm, based on the experiences we had, I must say that they find it more helpful to the poor farmers to give the income of harvesting manually in traditional way instead of making use of the tractor that you can pay big amount and one-time payment but you're not very sure of the harvest. This might be a very tough job for us. Like if you can see those people there, uh, people of 5 to 7 staffs or part-time workers for us to do the harvesting of our golden field, ripened, ready for harvest. And we already started since yesterday. And all I can say is that why it's very difficult for these farmers, little farmers, to earn much. Well, in fact, in other country, it is the farmers who are rich. But here in Philippine government, it is the farmers, the poorest among the sectors of the government. This is sad to say that we had this experience of those people in the government are those not supporting the people, especially those with new ideas or have the enthusiasm to introduce new system. But out of I don't know how to say, they don't want others to bloom, but they want them to be like the best. But if you can see, people are still the poorest, the farmers. And my question is, when will be the time that these people sitting here in the government will hear the cry of God's people, the farmers? So, today it's a bright sunny day, and we can see doing these people doing it manually in harvesting our palay, and you can clearly see here, and it's nice to see that traditional way of manual harvesting is really difficult for them, but you can see these tractors provided by the government are those used by those crocodiles, I might say, those with big lands and those with capable of having their own and already making money or profits out of this government equipments that should be for the farmers. you know these small farmers, I heard, they just told me. I will not tell you honestly who told that to me, but there are few people who are like have grievances with how this government making use of government equipments. Let's say they prioritize those with big lands to make use of the tractors, which should be to help the farmers and should be the poorest one. But they give priorities to those influential people with big lands to have priority in using the equipment of the government. And it's sad to say that these poorest should be the first one helped by the government, those with little lands, to make use of these government equipments like the tractor harvester to help the poorest. But they're helping the capitalists and I might say crocodiles. They have no heart for this poor farmer. Those sitting down there in this Department of Agriculture have no heart of making use of the government equipments, renting to those innocent of in higher rate. You can see those, they said, those they're with small piece of land, let's say less a hectare, they will not allow to make use of this equipment of the government. So funny because if they give the least rate, they can proportionately use it according to the area of the land. So how come they will not allow these poor people to use so funny to use this government property that should help the small farmers, not the big ones. So I might call them crocodile. I'm so sorry, but if you can show me your improvement on how to make proper usage of this government equipment that should be for the poor farmers, then I can give you my respect. In God, I cry for these poor people. And when they will hear the cry of the poorest, the farmers, in God we trust. God will help us from above. Goodbye. I talk so more. But you can see because it's opposite, the land is opposite or against the sun. So you can see clearly how these people work to harvest the golden, golden treasure of the land, the rice, the major product of this country. In God I trust. I love my country and, and hope that other countries will support the cry of the poor farmers here in the Philippines. God bless. Good morning, everyone.